Oranges.
It gotta be something obscure, bro. Like,
Oranges is a safe word.
Oranges is a safe word.
Yep.
Right. All right.
All right.
Yeah. So when I'm dropping for my set decibel, this is
somebody
gonna.
yell oranges.
Someone gotta yell oranges. All right. Yeah. Hey, I like this. Keep me honest.
Hilarious.
Keep me honest. Here we go.
All right.
What up, everybody? Oh no, shit.
Oranges.
What up, scholars? This is the speech guy, Tony Asar, ASAR, and you know I'm with my main man,
Earl Fierce.
And Earl, go ahead and catch the people up with what oranges mean.
Oh, we're gonna let people in on the little
Yeah,
inside.
I
secret real
mean,
quick?
you know,
Just so they understand, if you hear oranges,
I used this so quick. I didn't think it was gonna happen in 0.3 seconds of the show, but yeah, we might as well cue him in because it's gonna be a long
we
one.
came up with a safe word for Tony. In case, we just have to keep the pitch level in energy up, right? And so he wanted a safe word. We came up with a safe word.
I shall not falter.
So if you hear oranges, that's just a safe word.
Because my voice levels are dropping and I'm sounding sluggish.
Yeah, man. But how was your week?
Week was pretty good, my G. Week was pretty good. Had my son all week because he was on spring break.
Mm-hmm,
We went to some festivals. We did some laser tag. We did some dodgeball.
Okay.
I was a champion again in dodgeball.
Still bullying those kids out there.
You can't see me if you're under 12. I'm saying. I'm just saying. Those 16-year-olds we tried too, but I have body muscle.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
And plus
I
you're in charge
control.
of pain too, so it's like, hey,
Yeah,
I can not refill your shit, and I just.
My favorite part is when I bait a parent in there with me, because I know I'm still athletic. I know they're not, so they mine. Word up! If you see me over at Get Air, I probably shouldn't drop the name, but if you see me over there, I'm about to get you
Don't
in there.
definitely drop the name so you can catch the spectacle.
Catch that fade at Get Air Pomona, dodgeball champion, 12 and under division, nigga.
He's serious. It's not a game.
Flex on him. No, but hey, Earl, it's a special week, man.
It's a special week, yo.
It's a week I've been waiting for.
What's that?
Your birthday.
Yeah, it's my birthday. It's my birthday
this week.
By the time it comes out, it would have been my birthday, and I would have I would have gone on stage and did stand up. Because on my birthday, I tried to knock off a fucking something on a bucket list. So I'm gonna try to do stand up. So we're gonna see if I'm fail or succeed or vice. Either way, I'm just gonna give it like 2 or 3 chances. We're gonna give it a go.
April 30th, 2019 is when my brother Earl is gonna join me in this crazy world of stand up, and we're gonna go on the road.
Yep.
And the first show may be in Sacramento. Who knows?
Who knows?
We might hit the road between.
I'm not stool fucking and wearing wigs.
I'm just saying, May 29th, June 2nd. I'm just saying, there might be a tour. What? All right, anyway, that ain't about that.
It's not about us, yo.
It's about who we got in the noise lab.
Man, and this guy we got in the noise lab right now is somebody who I don't know too much about, but I hear good things about from good people. Il Samar. Tony Asar.
I have overhyped. I've been hyping. I was like, he got this song Chuck Taylor's, don't you?
Right. And I've heard some good songs, some bangers, so I can't wait to hear more. I know you got some good things you want to say.
Yeah, a clean dude, lovely man, but without further ado, go ahead and tell the people what your name is.
Yo, what up, everybody? It's Fontaine.
Oh,
Carl Fontaine, man.
Okay.
Appreciate you guys for bringing me out here. Real talk.
Hey, man, I'm glad you came on the platform.
Yeah, thanks for coming to the Noise Lab. But where'd you come from, my G?
Jerusalem, bro.
It might as well been.
I came out from Emmett. Oh, man, it felt like it. I had my donkey and everything.
Oh, man. Oh, was it a peaceful drive, though? It's on Sunday. It's pretty peaceful,
it was
right?
Cool.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Okay.
Light traffic, but it was cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you came through, man.
Oh, yeah.
My first question for you is Carl Fontaine. Is that the real name? Is it where does the name derive from? It's too smooth to be. I don't think were your parents that smooth? They were like, oh, we gotta give this guy Carl Fontaine.
So Carl's actually my middle name.
Okay.
And like my first name is Dennis. It has nothing to do with the rest of my name.
Mm-hmm.
And then Fontaine stands for Foundation Maintained.
Oh,
I like
okay.
to, keep integrity in the music and. Keep a message in there for the people. So I like to lock down that foundation. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
So that's where the name came from.
Okay.
I like
I kind of like that mean.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Go back, rewind. There's a gem right there for you young rappers
right?
that's coming up with littles. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It has to mean something. You know?
Your
But you guys have
your
little
name is
dicks.
important because it's your identity.
Facts.
So if you don't come correct with a good identity to start with, then I feel like that'll carry over into your music. So
Yeah.
it's important to have a solid identity.
Yeah. And how you represent it.
Real
as
talk.
well.
Real talk.
That wasn't your first name. Upon a little research, I know that wasn't the first name.
Nope. First name was Big 330.
Big 330.
Big 330, man.
And where'd that come from?
I'm from Akron, Ohio originally.
Okay.
So that's the area code from Ohio is 330.
Okay.
And my cousin actually gave me the name. We had a little rap group back in the day, so it's called Razor Sharp Records.
Okay.
We were just young and doing our thing, and Big 330. I got the 330 tatted on me.
Oh, carry it.
That's home, bro.
So when did you come through to Cali?
I came here when I was 13, and I'm 27 now, so I've been here for a minute.
Okay.
And did my formative years here.
Yeah.
High school, little 8th grade through high school, all the way. So, and I go back, like once or twice a year to visit, and it's cool, man. And I consider it still home, but California adopted me well. And,
We do that.
We're very
We
good
have
at that.
kidnapped more people in any state.
Real talk.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's enough room for everybody to come out here, bro.
No, it's not. Don't come out here.
Yeah.
Prices going up.
There's enough
Prices
people.
going up.
There's enough people.
Stop.
Traffic is crazy. Stay away.
Wait 10 years.
Stay away.
Wait 10 years. Look, we gotta rotate them out.
You
Right?
feel me?
Unless your name is Janelle Monáe, and then you can come.
Yes.
Even though she
love
don't
it
mess
so.
with me, it's all right.
Love it so. I would love to hear music from.
That part.
We're talking about hearing music from. So you made that transition from Ohio, got adopted by Cali.
Yeah.
Were you already in music and know that's where it was going, or was it something that formed later?
I started making music I started writing music in 5th grade, and it's all good, bro. I started writing music in 5th grade, and I didn't record my first song until I turned 12, and that was when I visited California for the first time.
Okay.
That was the first time I heard my voice on, recorded. It was at my uncle's house, in his garage. He had a little setup that he made. We had one of them old school like Temptation microphones in the garage. Threw it over the thing and hang down, and I recorded a full like mixtape. And he didn't have the ability to stop it. Like we couldn't stop takes, re-record.
Yeah.
So I recorded a full mixtape in one take with one notebook.
Damn.
Yeah. And that was my introduction to like I was always rapping though. I had never recorded it. And I was like, man, I want to be like the next little Bow Wow type of situation or whatever, little kid rapper.
Yeah, Bow Wow was killing me.
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
bro.
man, he had all the ladies. Any dude that says they didn't want to be at least somewhat like Bow Wow was back in the day, you lying.
Sammy and Romeo have a career because of Bow Wow.
Yep. My biggest, I looked up to Ja Rule though, like mainly when I first started rapping. Like I was trying to mirror like Murder Inc. kind of sound. So that was my early influence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So already with the melodies, huh?
Yeah, I was trying, bro. I couldn't sing to save my life, but I was trying, I was trying.
Hey, man, that's what me and you have in common for sure. And I still try it to this day.
Yeah,
I can't
man.
sing for shit, but I'm going to do it.
Exactly.
I'm going to do it. It's a release.
Sing your voice.
I feel like it's expression, bro. It's important. It's important.
So when did you transfer from Big 330 to Carl Fontaine?
Maybe 2012.
Okay.
2012. I started. I was rapping. I was part of Royal Gambling Club with King Dice and what they were doing over in Moreno Valley. And when I came into the picture, I'm like, I need to rebrand what I'm doing, like repackage it, and just bouncing ideas off. And me and Dice and one of my homies, we just collectively came up with the name. We just, collectively came up with it, and it works.
Okay. Wasn't there another name somewhere in between? Oh, okay. I thought I saw or read somewhere where it said like D to the J or something like that.
Whoa.
My man,
my man, deep, bro.
It's all black, baby. It's all black, baby. Everyone always shy.
Right.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
That's what we do.
D to the J was right before Big 3. What up?
Okay, so that was the first one, right? D to the J.
Real quick, I just want to intersect. This is why I call him the professor.
Yeah.
The super duper Uber producer, podcast poppy.
Podcast Poppy, self-titled.
Yes.
You got that crown, bro. You got that crown.
Exactly.
My man, Doug.
So what inspired D
black.
to the J?
Well, my family called me DJ.
Okay.
I'm Dennis
okay.
Jr.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
D to the J was all I could come up with at that point.
Yeah.
That was like 5th grade, bro.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was like 5th
okay.
grade.
Okay.
And it quickly became Big 330 because D to the J was really, really corny, bro.
What's up, D to the J?
I would come on the track like, it's D to the J.
Some kids bop.
Kids Bop, bro.
That sound like kids bop.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's D to the J, and I'm here to say I'm the baddest around the way.
Hey, that was what it was, bro. Real talk. That corny level was crack.
It's all good. I think almost everybody's had a corny name or some name where they regret having. Mine was like Fresh Kid with 2 D's.
Dang.
That's everybody. First of all, everybody tried to do it in some variation with the Fresh Kid, Cali Fresh.
Yep.
And then it was just whack. But I was a big Fresh Prince fan, so
Yeah.
I had to have Fresh somewhere in there.
Same here.
What was yours? Look at your face. What was yours?
Twinkles.
Twinkles?
Because the twinkle, look, man. No, all right, look.
Twinkles.
Because of the twinkle in your eye?
Because that's how I got your bitch. But
Hold on.
all right, no, wait.
Revert.
Wait,
give me this math. How does this work?
All right. I know.
How does this
Okay,
work?
I know. All right. If my boy Alan is listening and Jason, all right.
Twinkle.
Twinkle.
Look, all right.
Don't tell me you're a little star.
No.
Oh, no. This setup was perfect, bro.
Oh my god.
But sorry, I'm sorry.
That was great. No, I love that. But no, because like everyone used to say I had nice eyes. And they was shine.
Dang.
Look. And plus, it sounded like I thought it was smooth. Like I thought. Hey.
Ooh, we might have.
It was
found
cool,
We might have
man.
found the worst first
Fuck
name
that.
ever.
It was cool,
D
man.
to the J is.
D to the J is Twinkle.
Yeah,
Can you imagine that collab, bro? Oh my God, that's Kid Bop on steroids, bro.
Kids Bop meets High School Music.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's funny. Hey, thanks for sharing that, Tony Asar, ASAR, aka Twinkle.
Hey.
No, it's still the speech card. No.
Every time he come on stage, we gotta throw some dust on him, like
Right, exactly.
let it just rain down.
I would not be opposed to that. That's funny.
Oh
Anyone
man.
listens to that, if you throw glitter at me, all right, I fuck
Winking at people. They call me
Oh,
Twinkle.
Look, it was so dope back there. I swear it was.
Yeah.
I swear that day was hard.
Hey, if it worked, it worked. It worked. And you just recently, well, not just recently, but almost a year ago, you just cut your dreads off.
Yeah, bro.
How was that?
What is
I know
that
that was a
process
monumental
Yeah.
process.
I was growing them for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
They got down to my shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And you ever just do something in life just because you never did it before and was like, I'm gonna just do it.
Yeah, that's a
no,
couple times.
Like, no purpose behind
Yeah.
it. So I had no like connection
Mhm.
with the dreads. It wasn't like a significant thing.
Mhm.
I was just like, let's get rid of it.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
back to the
yeah,
waves.
Do you ever miss them at all?
I do,
Yeah.
especially when I'm on stage,
Okay.
because it became my thing to like headbang and had the
Mm-hmm.
dreads swinging. So
The
I do
waves
miss
is hard
that.
though. Right?
Yeah,
The honeycomb sweet.
I got it. I
The
got
honeycomb suite.
it.
Okay.
Man.
Okay. Yeah. If you're from somebody who's challenged on that part of the end when it comes to the hair.
He's more than challenged. This is deficiency.
Oh man,
I'm over here just admiring y'all who can just say, I'm done with these. I'll get them later.
my day is coming. My dad ain't got no hair.
Yeah,
he got the young cul-de-sac.
Oh, okay. Is he rocking the cul-de-sac?
Nah, he cut.
See, niggas don't do that. It's hard to find, except for Carl from Family Matters.
Yeah.
And Jefferson. It's just like outside of niggas on sitcoms, I've never walked into a grocery store and just saw a black dude with the cul-de-sac. Like it's very rare.
That's for white men, bro.
Yeah,
they got
the wispy with the wispy 4 on top. The wispy 4.
I'm giving up.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Exactly.
I got that shit go, baby.
Yeah.
It just go ball.
Looking like Kevin O'Leary, bro.
I love that show. I love that show.
That's the only thing I watch on TV.
I know you had an idea that you thought you could pitch to Shark Tank.
Oh yeah.
Give it to me. Give me the
bro,
juice. What
I had
was
this idea to come up with chopsticks with a fork and a spoon on the back of them in case you don't want to use the chopsticks. You just flip them over. And, you know what I mean?
It has some long forks.
Yeah, it has some long. And I was like, yo, that's the move. And I was looking into it. Like, I was going to check into it to see how I get a patent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you know what? That ain't going to work.
You talked yourself out of it?
Yeah, I'm like, that ain't going to work.
Yeah, man, that's a tricky game.
Yeah.
Like, coming up with an invention that you believe everybody can use. And I know since you're a fan, you know what they're looking for. You know, they're looking for originality and numbers and all that type of shit.
Yeah. But it gotta be life changing, bro. Like,
oh, for sure.
You have to solve a problem, and that wasn't a big problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you don't want chopsticks, you don't get chopsticks.
You
just get fork.
Yeah.
Now, if I knew squatty potty was a thing, because I've been using that one since I was younger, but it wasn't. I would take the drawer out and step on it or something like that, or I'll just put my shoes and stack them and step on it. But that's really
that
a
was
thing.
Huge, bro.
Squatty potty. I would have came up with that a long time ago. If I knew
it was big, bro.
What's that?
That Scrub Daddy that they made.
Yeah, that's
like,
big.
That was huge. I'm like, y'all really made that much money off a sponge with a smiley face on it. That's cold, bro.
It's all about gimmick and branding.
Yeah.
And a good product as well.
Yep. Same with music.
Yeah. That part as well.
Mm-hmm.
Same as music.
Just like music. But talking about music, you dropped Never Back Down in 2017.
2017, yeah.
And what was that whole process coming about getting your message out there? Because there were you talk about God in your verses. Would you identify yourself as a Christian rapper, or are you just sharing your spirituality?
You know what, bro? I would go as far as to say that I'm a Christian rapper because of the way that I present material, but it's not always received as Christian rap because it's very brash and braggadocious. Like my music is not.
It's barmatic though.
That's what I'm going for. Like I respect hip hop.
Yeah.
And I want to give my all to the craft. I don't want to shortchange anybody and be like, oh, it's just religion. Deal with it. Also, I don't want to be like, I'm cool with boxes. I think they're necessary, like in general, in order to figure out where people fit in to see if you'll even like their music or not. So when somebody's like, you're a lyrical rapper or you're a trap rapper or something like that, to me it's not offensive. So when somebody's like, oh, you're a Christian rapper, I might take that, but I rap well. It's not, you know what I mean, corny. It's not to come across like I'm better than somebody. But Never Back Down, the story of that, bro, was I was going through a lot in my personal life, dealing with a lot of fear in that transition and how to accept my new role and people really doubting the message that I was bringing about because believe it or not, like a lot of Christians hear my music and they don't get what I'm doing. Like, you're too cocky. You're too this and too that. And Never Back Down was speaking a lot on fear, my own personal fear, me speaking to myself, me dealing with being bullied a lot in my life, and me dealing with like depression and anger and anxiety and different things like that.
Relatable shit.
Yeah. So when people give Never Back Down that first listen, it's kind of like you hear whatever you hear from it, whether you hear the Christian aspect of it, whether you hear the depression aspect of it. I feel like everybody can pull something away from it and can relate to, you know what I mean, what's going on in it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where Never Back Down came from. Just speaking to fear, facing fear head on. It became a part of me, and I can listen back and deal with my own inner demons because I feel like these verses was given to me to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's some pretty deep shit.
Yeah.
And a really good way to like a good process to go through it. You know what I mean? Listening to your music back again and understanding that came from a place that was necessary.
Yeah,
it's pretty dope.
I haven't dropped since because I have to get in. I'm getting back into that zone again mentally, but I'm like I can't do a Never Back Down 2 because I'm not there anymore. Like during that process, it was when I got the dreads and all that. I'm kind of like just going through, and everything was showing, like going through, growing the hair, beard was long, everything nappy, like clothes was. I was dressed like a rocker, bro. Like heavily influenced. I'm heavily influenced by rock music in general, but just going through that process, man. It was a real dark time, and that was how I got the light out. You know what I mean?
Okay. Man, that's some pretty deep shit.
Yeah,
I like that. You know, do you feel like your music is very similar to somebody like Lecrae, or a similar lane?
I don't feel like it's similar because I feel like we attack different parts of the same audience. He's in a different angle of hyping up people, and I'm speaking to the darker side of the people that don't get talked to, the people that churches would, you know what I mean, rather shun away and not give the time of day to. Like, I kick it with more people that's not Christian and that are, because I want that story. I wanted that connection to real people. You know what I mean? I feel like I connect better on that side. So as far as us being similar, that's where, I mean, we talk about and serve the same God, but you know, we attack different angles, you know, of a similar crowd. And then my music speaks to people that's not Christian. Like, most of the shows I do are not at churches and stuff like that. Like, it just hits people differently. On like a spiritual level. Like, you can feel uplifted no matter where you are in life. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. Champion music.
Hey, man.
Champion.
We're talking about champions and games and all of that.
Oh, I think we're ready for the first one.
For sure.
Oh, Earl, hit him with it.
So this first game is called Behind the Post, right? So every guest that comes in, I kind of scour through some of the social media, and I ask for context behind some of the things that you have posted.
Okay.
All right. So first thing I seen, I was on your Twitter, and you had retweeted this from Il Samar. I'm driving to Phoenix today with Mali Sepulveda.
Oh, yeah, that's Amalia.
Donald Guy Music. Oh, yeah, Amalia. Okay, yeah. And Carl Fontaine. Any restaurant suggestions? One, where'd you guys end up going in, as far as Phoenix? Were you guys performing somewhere out there? Yeah. And what restaurant did you guys end up picking?
So we had a show downtown Phoenix that night. We powered through, like, there and back.
Oh, okay. Just turn around shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we ended up eating at the Waffle House.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That ended up being the move. And, you know what I mean, shout out to Phoenix's hip-hop scene, bro. It's kind of nothing that you would expect.
Yeah.
It feels a lot like Pomona, honestly. Because when I come out here, the hip-hop scene is heavy. And you go to shows. And
talk that shit.
Yeah, real talk. I've done a lot of shows out here. Like, even I did one with Prop. And, like, the love is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
The love is crazy out here. But they love it. They love their hometown people out in Phoenix. And they spit bars out there. And they do, like, a First Friday thing where they bring together a bunch of artists, kind of like how the Common Ground used to do. They bring together a bunch of artists, and, you know, everybody just shows their gifts, and it's dope.
Okay.
It was a fun trip.
Okay. Also, there's two things I want to touch on just real quick because I resonate with both these tweets, and I just want to give you a handshake before I even say it, just because I resonate with these.
For sure.
All right, one, it says, when you're in a room full of empty chairs and someone sits directly next to you, shake my head. You posted that January 17, 2019 this year. But I feel like that's one of my biggest pet peeves I never really talk about. But it's like I'd be in a movie theater and there'd be everywhere somebody can sit. And they come sit right there next to me and they start chewing on shit and farting and all the other types of shit. And it's like, I really get mad. And I can't concentrate on the movie.
They live for that.
Yeah.
Those type of people live for that.
I feel like they do too.
Do you feel like something's like a short circuit in their head or something where they just don't compute? Do they have to be next to somebody to feel like somebody's warmth? I don't understand. Like, go up to the damn top row.
I don't want to be alone.
You know what's just as bad?
What's that?
When you park in a parking lot, trying to park away from somebody.
And then somebody pull right up.
All these empty spaces.
Yeah.
They park right next to you.
Yep.
I don't want to be that close to people.
And you come back with a new ding.
Yeah. That wasn't me. Like, what? Nah, I parked away.
I parked away on purpose, bro. Real talk.
You start having a battle because they backed in and you parked this way, so you trying to battle who's going to open the front door. You're like, nah, bro. You didn't have to park over here. All right. And also you posted, this was May 7th, 2018. You said, man, I used to keep a little Band-Aid on my face thinking I was Nelly as a kid. And I just want to say that's something I did a lot of when I was a kid. Yep. I did that. I did the whole, I had the Soulja Boy glasses. You know, I ain't ashamed to admit it. I had my glasses.
I
wrote
those.
My name was Fresh Kid at the time, so I wrote Fresh Kid on the glasses.
I had Big 330 on mine. Big on one, 330 on the other. Had the Nelly, but bro, that was us.
Yeah.
Like, how old are you, bro?
I'm 30.
30. How old are you, bro?
31.
Okay, I'm 27. We all came up in the same
that 90s.
The same music.
Yeah.
So Nelly was, especially for me, I'm from Ohio. Midwest ain't have nobody but Bone Thugs and Nelly.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
So what about Nappy Roots? What?
Did nobody really, you know what I mean? They wasn't pressing it. It was dope.
They were nobody was checking. I mean, I know what you're talking about. They had one real good track. They had a couple. Been Paul, and it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we at it this way. Nappy Roots is gonna be okay. That felt
That's
like
how we found out who Anthony Hamilton was.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. But anyway.
Anthony Hamilton, he make that collard green music.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Like, you gotta have chicken.
Yeah, bro.
Like you listen to Anthony Hamilton as you're making the collard greens. Listen to Luther as you're eating the collard greens.
Exactly. You gotta have a neck bone and your black eyed peas.
Exactly.
Yeah, you could even put them on at an 8:00 special. You know.
Oh man.
All right. So last for behind the post.
Okay.
You posted this on Facebook, February 12th, 2018. Basketball fans, in the fourth quarter, you're down 10 points with 3 minutes left. Who will get you the win? And you had A, mask LeBron, B, untucked jersey Kyrie, C, jersey biting Kobe, D, gang sign John Wall, E, Jordan with the flu, F, angry Westbrook, G, mouthpiece Curry, or H, JR off the Henny. And I would like to add 2 more, okay? Also, you have Cockeye Tracy. Can't forget about Tracy McGrady. When his eyes started to float a little bit, that's when he was really getting buckets. And then Hoodie
That was when he was seeing the defender this way and the bucket that way.
Exactly. That's when he was really starting to do his thing. He was getting buckets. And then Hoodie Mello.
Oh, yep.
Hoodie Mello. But you didn't answer. You posted that, but you didn't answer it yourself. I didn't see the answer, at least.
I didn't answer it.
Who would you pick? And who you picking, Tony? I know there's a lot of answers.
Bro. Go ahead, bro.
Jersey biting Kobe. The fuck?
Jersey biting Kobe? Easy?
It's either between.
That's too easy.
It's either between him and untucked Kyrie.
Untucked Kyrie's a monster. Yeah. When his shirt's untucked, it's a little different.
Kobe got you the win.
Kyrie got my team a win, bro. So I'm a little biased.
Oh, you're a Boston fan.
No, I'm a Cavs fan.
Oh, you're Cavs. Ohio. Okay.
He got us that ring.
Gang sign John Wall's never done anything.
Bro, gang sign John Wall fully healthy is a dangerous man.
He has to be fully healthy. He has to be throwing the gang signs, and the hair has to be slightly tapered. Like the long hair, he's never. Nah. He has to be short.
With the long hair, he more like cornrow D Wade.
Yeah. What was he thinking? I know it's your last season, but fuck.
You see, Westbrook has the same thing now, right?
Who?
Westbrook he got his hair done the same way. They showed him I think it was yesterday. I saw on his Instagram.
Come on,
Dame Lillard sent him home and he got a whole new hairstyle.
Bro, he made his hair grow.
Yeah.
Stressed him out.
Might have to put stone faced Dame Lillard on here.
I know, right?
Right, stone
that
faced Dame
celebration.
Lillard. Yeah. Bye.
He got knocked on the ground. He looked at the camera. You know who else looked at the camera? Cole, bro. Remember when Lonzo took the ball to the basket, laid it up, did that rollover, and looked at the camera like a demon? Bro?
Yeah.
That was mean. I'm like, Lonzo Cole, bro.
These guys are starting to understand the cameras are on them. Like every moment counts. So you can make a meme. Like that meme, Damian Lillard's meme is gonna be
it's up there with Jordan face.
Yeah, it's up there with the Jordan face for sure.
Yep.
And Jordan got his not even on the court.
Exactly.
That's the sad part. He does so many great things on the court. His meme, it's not even on the court.
Oh man,
it's him crying at his most highest recognition.
Yeah,
because so tall and face speech.
Yeah.
That's cold.
That's cold.
They got my man.
I see why he walk around with those jeans. He does not give a fuck.
Them jeans is huge, bro. he could fit 3 me's, bro.
And I swear it's the same 3 pair he's been wearing since like the late 90s.
Yeah.
Why don't he care?
Him and Tim Duncan got the same tailor.
Bro,
it's crazy.
Tim Duncan might be the dustiest man I've ever walked in the NBA. I seen him with shirts not ironed.
Yeah,
like he was a cold piece.
Yeah,
bro.
he has those jeans that go completely cover your shoe.
Yeah,
all the way down to the floor, like the whole shoe cover.
He's pretty much stepping on.
Yeah, exactly.
You go home,
they have
you
drapes.
got that little hole.
Yeah, exactly. They're frayed at the end and shit. Like, damn, Tim.
Oh my
it's okay.
God.
I've been having these since the 80s. It's like, God. But thank you for participating in Behind the Post, man. I thought that was an interesting question.
Yeah, man.
All right, so you dropped your project, you got reception, and then you said you haven't done anything or dropped a project since
I haven't
then.
dropped another project, no.
But so what have you been doing in between time?
I dropped a few singles over the last like year and a half, and then what else? Been doing a lot of shows, and I've been recording. Like I have a whole EP recorded, and I kind of scrapped the idea. The songs are still there. We might release them as singles, but I just want to be in my bag, bro. When I put it out, it can't just be another body of work. Because Never Back Down was the best thing I've ever put out as a body of work. So I can't just put music out. You know what I mean? It has to hold a standard, but it has to be different. I can make another Never Back Down, but that's not what I want to do.
How tuned in is your family with your music?
Wifey supports. That's why she let me come out and do all this stuff like this.
Hey,
kids
shout out.
is at home. Shout out wifey. She hold it down.
Okay.
My mom at first wasn't super supportive, but over time she like realized that I really work on my craft. Like I put a lot of work into it, bro. And my dad, he loves my music. Like, he be jumping around with his old self at these shows when I go back home and do them. It's cool, man. They like what I do. My kids love it too.
Yeah.
I told my son, I'm about to go do a little podcast interview. He was like, oh, Dad, you're gonna be on the radio? Oh, you are the coolest dad ever. That's like, it touched my heart, man. Yeah.
That's tight.
That touched my heart.
Yeah. And my daughter, I'm walking out. She makes me take this bouncy ball with her. She's like, she's like, here, Daddy, take this. It'll help you be special at the show or at the interview. And she's like, be safe, drive. So she only 4. She's like, drive safe, Daddy. I love you. Big hug. Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
So make sure you play with me when you come home. Gotta hold it down.
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
It's good. It's always good to have a strong structure and that supports what you're doing, because we're we talk about it a lot here, but we're all creative, so we know that structure is important to continue to push forward.
Because we real sensitive about our craft.
Oh, for 100%, and the reception that we get from it and all that, so. That's 100%. How did you like the reception from your last project?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah?
It was picked up and received well. Still being received well. Still getting plays.
What's your favorite song to perform?
Sheesh. Either LeBron James or I don't know, Royalty. Royalty was cool. It's cool. I like the high end. Never Back Down is fun to perform, but I feel like I've done it enough. I've been performing Never Back Down like 2 years before the album came. That was the first song I recorded.
Okay.
So it's like 4 years now with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'm kind of off that now.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, man.
That makes sense.
What have been like some of the mistakes you had to learn along the way?
How to stay consistent with a sound is difficult because you wanna make sure that your brand is being locked in, and that people are familiar with your sound.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be repetitive, but you still want to be familiar. And I'm all over the place in my own head. I want to try everything. So I'm like, hey, let's do a country song, bro. Let's do a rock song. Let's do this. Let's do that. Because I feel like I can do anything. Because that's just how I came up. I came up without having beats. So I'm writing to Walk This Way. I'm writing to, you know what I mean,
just over
Shania Twain songs and all of that. Green Day. So I feel like I can do anything. I've been writing to everything forever. But having a good team is good. Tell you to calm down sometime. Like, you don't have to do everything, bro. Enjoy the music. You don't have to make it. That was hard. That's one of the mistakes.
Okay. When's the last time you performed? How often are you out here performing in 2019?
I've probably done it's been a light year, probably like 5-6 shows so far. But my last show was earlier this month. Where was it? In Ontario.
Okay.
Yeah, did a show out in Ontario. That was cool. That was me and my homie Young C. We did like a whole joint set. It was like a super 35-40 minute set of us together. That was fun. That was fun.
Nice.
Yeah,
that sounds fun. 45 minutes, man. I got this album, man. People telling me to perform some music. And I'm nervous. Just
you should do it, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't think so. I think some things we shouldn't have to do.
You gotta. I say try.
That's
everything.
One of those things where I'm like, I don't know about performing some music.
I say try everything, bro.
Exactly.
Try
just
everything.
do it. And do it and be the best.
So you can perform with me, Tony? You can perform our songs?
Yeah, man.
Oranges.
No, because I just thought about it.
What you think about?
I would perform both of them.
Danger and
I would perform both of them.
Okay, I'm down.
Danger.
Go stream Danger.
Because you was talking about the other one, huh?
Yeah,
I was talking. I would do. Yeah, I would definitely do that one. But I want to do Danger because that's funny.
You should do a whole party, bro. Just lock in a show, lock in a spot, perform the whole joint, and just bring everybody out to show love, man.
Yeah, we got a stage in the back. We got an event going on right now. I might as well just do it back there.
Oh yeah, shout out to Puff and Paint going on now in the background over here at the Noise Lab. We host shows as well as produce shows, for the community. So be sure to come through to the Noise Lab and check out one of our events over at. I can't give you the address. I'm not crazy.
It's the Noise Lab.
It's the Noise Lab. Find us though.
Hilarious. That's what's up, man.
All right, so we're going to get into the second game. I think we're ready to get into the second game. All right, so the second game is called Would You Rather. All right, so I give you two different options. You tell me which you would rather pick and how you would construct the song.
Right?
So it's just music related.
Okay.
Keep it simple. All right, so your first option, and mind you, these are all your songs featuring these people.
Okay.
All right. So you got Carl Fontaine featuring Royce the 5'9" and Mark Morrison, or Carl Fontaine featuring Sahai the Prince and Albie Shore.
Interesting. It would have to be Sahai
and Albie Shore. Okay. How you construct the song? Who's got the first verse? Who's got the last? Who's on the hook? Why the Albie Shore one? Why has it got to be that one? Cause of Sci High or I'll Be Sure?
It's a little bit of both. Just because I'll Be Sure from back in the day, like, you know what I mean? My cousin was on that, so.
Okay.
But that's just to pay homage. I don't know how I would construct that, bro. I don't even know. That's tough. That's tough, bro.
I can hear. You gotta let Sci High go first.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Let him get his bars off.
Most stuff.
And then let I'll Be Sure. Maybe ad lib, but just slightly. Just
Little
slightly.
light,
Like
little
you're wondering like, what is that voice in the background? And all of a sudden he pops through with the hook.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then you come through, and then I'll Be Sure again, doing some ad libs for you. Right?
Some light
and
stuff at the
then
end.
you let him finish it off.
Yep. That'd be cool.
I can see that happening for sure.
That'd be clean.
All right, so the second one, MGK and Paul Wall. So Carl Fontaine featuring MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, and Paul Wall, or Carl Fontaine featuring G-Eazy and Bubba Sparks.
Bro, I'm hometown. MGK for the win. MGK for the win.
Okay,
bro.
okay.
But he got to give me one of them Machine Gun verses.
Oh, so you don't want no game.
I need one of those. Yeah. I don't want the new singing. Don't logic me on the song. I need the whole little
go in.
Yeah. And then I need Paul Wall on the hook.
Yeah, for sure, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That'd be cold, bro. Like how he did Grills.
Yeah.
He didn't do Grills. He didn't do the hook on Grills.
That was Nelly, right?
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Damn, that was Nelly.
Tripping.
So it was just Paul Wall with a verse.
Yeah.
That was
still
Nelly.
Paul Wall on the hook, though.
And Nelly, he wore a grill, but he really wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like he did the Air Forces when he brought the Air Force song. And it was like he's really doing the Air Forces.
Hey, no, he made them expensive. Fuck
that part too, Nelly. You made those motherfuckers.
Those motherfuckers were $49.99. I remember because I got a black pair and a white pair before school. You feel me?
Yep.
He comes out with the give me
per.
All of a sudden, $100. God damn.
Was he ever like sponsored by them?
No,
he did it for free.
So he just did it.
He did it for free.
He fucked up,
bro.
He fucked us all up for free.
Man,
that's cold.
For free.
Sorry, Nelly. I love your hits, but you fucked us all up for free.
That's
man.
Cold.
And you rose a stock of Band-Aids. You didn't get no money from that either, too.
Sponsorships, baby.
Rose a stock for all that. Didn't do nothing.
You could have been a billionaire.
Right? You could have been the first to have black Band-Aids.
Yep.
Come on.
That'd be
Band-Aids made for black people.
You know,
because we still ain't got that.
I know. It's skin color, but
but that's
my skin.
That's skin color.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe me I can't talk too much, but other people.
Hey, don't ever touch the sun from here till for the next 10 years.
Hilarious.
All right, so the last one for Would You Rather.
Okay.
All right, so you got Kelly from Destiny's Child.
Okay.
And Mike Jones, or Michelle from Destiny's Child, and Mims.
Who was the rapper on the first one?
Mike Jones.
That's interesting. You know what? I'm gonna be out the box. We're gonna go with Michelle.
Michelle and Mims.
Yeah,
I don't know why I figured you would have picked that one, but yeah.
You know what? Cause I used to, man, Mike Jones was my dude.
Yeah.
281-330-8005.
That's when you said 330. I was like, that sound like the Mike Jones. But that's a part of a number.
Yeah, Mike Jones was that dude.
Yeah.
I listened to the Mike Jones album a month ago.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Real talk.
Oh, shit. How's that album stand today?
Bro, that album hit still. Bro, I listened to a lot of older music. I was listening to Cassidy, I'm a Hustler, like a week ago.
Yeah.
That album,
fire,
incredible, bro.
Yeah.
No, that's what I was. You know what I mean? I was raised on that, bro. All I listen to, my main listens is Jay-Z and Nipsey, pretty much. But then when I break outside of that, I go back. Yeah, salute Nipsey, man.
R.I.P.
That was cold, bro. Cold game.
Yeah, it was definitely man. Yeah,
that was the first artist I ever cried when they passed away.
Dude, me too. Artist. It was weird. I was really trying to process that. I was like, I don't even know this motherfucker. I can't stop these tears.
I shed like real tears, bro. I'm like, because of like people that know me personally, they know how much I look up to Nipsey on a on a moves level, not just music level. Like his moves, I would try to mirror certain things so I could position myself correctly in music in general. So like I'll be up watching interviews, and I listen to his interviews more than his music. We just driving with the interviews playing. And I'm like, man, like you ain't, like these gems, they're never gonna be there again. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's what we lost. Some motherfucking gems.
And not only the gems, inspiration. We lost somebody who wasn't scared to give away the gems. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because he was still learning. He was gonna learn and continue to tell people what he's learning.
Yep, and that's important. That's important, bro. Because it's enough gems to go around for everybody. Because not everybody is gonna do these moves, and it's enough money for everybody to touch some money off of these moves anyway. But like when he started talking about cryptocurrency and all that, I was like, hold on, bro. I did my whole little research on it. I put some bread into cryptocurrency. You know what I mean? I bought into the idea of starting a business first to fund the music. So that's what I'm working on now. I'm still working on that to this day.
That's true. You in financing, right?
Yeah, I started a credit repair business. And
nigga, I'll be your first client.
I'm really doing this. Like, bro, I jumped my credit score up from a 479 to a 650 in a month and a half. I was like, I got the juice.
I'm like at 111, so I need you to get me from like 111 to like 600 in about a month and a half. Can you do that for me?
I don't know about that, bro, but it is
lower than an SAT score,
right? It's not a game. It's not a game.
I want all my homies to be able to get property, bro. That's important.
Commercial
to me.
property.
Yeah, that's important to me. I got homies that I'm like, what's your credit score? I don't know, bro. I don't check my credit. So I tell them to check their credit. They in the 3s, 400s.
Damn.
I'm like, bro, like
I'm not doing so bad.
Yeah,
that's why I said 111. I'm trying to get the 3. Trying to get the 3 or 4.
I had a girl hit me up the other day. She was at 399, bro. I'm like, all right, we got some work. We got some work to do, but I'm down for challenges.
We're gonna talk after this.
Real talk, bro.
Yeah, you might got 2 new clients, all black. Get the credit score up
real quick and drop the name. What's the name of it?
Oh yeah, Grizzard Credit Consultation.
And how can they find you?
Everything is Grizzard Credit Consultation on Instagram, Facebook, and I drop videos. Of just different credit repair tips that people can use to kind of boost their score on their own. So I do the letters, I dispute letters, all that stuff. So hit me up.
Hit them up. I'm with that, man. That's tight. That's really dope. What got you into that? You just wanted to improve your own, and you went through that journey and realized you could help other people.
I went through trying to buy stuff, but here's the thing that people don't tell you. You can have as much money as you want in the world, but if you don't got credit, then you cannot buy anything you want, because they don't just give you stuff because you got money. They want to see your credit worthiness. So when you go to get some property, they're not just about to hand you the property. They're going to check your credit worthiness and your score. And when you go to get a car, same thing. So I bought a car. That car outside that I drove up in.
It was a Bentley GT.
I wish,
coupe. Bro. I'm so you floss out trying to give you that hope, with
the top back. Now I don't want nobody out here trying to get at me because I think I got a Bentley.
He's looking mighty wealthy, folks. If you just listen to the audio, this is mighty wealthy.
Oh man!
Don't pass the ties offering over there.
You say you jumped your credit score up.
Oh
that
man!
kind of money.
But you bought a car?
I bought a car, and the interest rate was 25%. It was between 25 and 28% interest. So I noticed that on a $13,000 car, which I bought, after I'm done paying the car off, it'll cost me about $24,000, almost doubling, the price. Almost doubling the price. So, but people with good credit scores, they got like 3% interest, 1% interest, 0% interest. They ain't got to put really nothing down. Car note payments is super low. Then I seen some cold game where you could, where I see people like use the money, save up the money for the car. It's like, all right, I have $30,000 to drop on the whip, but instead I'm gonna finance the whip, put this $30,000 into something that's gonna give me like 8% return. Use that return to pay off the car, and don't touch the principal. And then when you done paying off the car with the money that you making back, the interest that you making back, you pull that bread out the bank, and you got the car basically paid for itself. And people do that with credit. And then people churning credit cards and getting free vacations, you know what I mean, cashback rewards, all that stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm interested in that. People buying property on credit cards, and you know what I mean, by the time the year is up, they get 0% APR, and they pay, you know what I mean, the card back by the time the year is up. Then they got a whole property that they got, you know what I mean, they leverage their credit to get that loan. So that's what got me into it. I started to look at the benefits of having a credit score, not a huge amount of capital. And then I'm able to, you know what I mean, leverage credit rather than lack of capital. So that's what I'm on right now, bro.
That's some dope shit, man. People that listen to this need to hear that type of thinking and perspective.
Go back,
right?
And rewind.
Oh, I'm definitely doing that 6 or 7 times.
This is hey, talk more credit.
Hey, we can get into it. You got a question? Ask me anything you curious about, bro, and I got you.
Hey man, I'm just saying, 111 to 600. Can we do that in about 2 months?
No. Like, let's say there was like how quick can you like do it? Like really in a month you can make it jump like 200 points.
It depend on what's on your credit report. Like if you got like bankruptcies and repos and all that stuff, it's a little harder to make big jumps like that. Charge-offs that's not the hard part. The hard part is the bankruptcies, the repos, the evictions, stuff like that is hard to clean off your credit. But you can build from there, but it takes more time. Charge-offs, it's ways to wiggle around charge-offs and get them removed. There is ways. Look at
that face right there. You see that?
Same boy, my brother.
And then, have you ever heard of authorized users?
I mean, I've heard I'm not an authorized user a couple times, but it was an authorized user.
So what people do is say somebody you know has good credit, and they have a credit card with like 8 years of positive history, on-time payments, high credit limit, and say they add you onto their credit card as an authorized user, but don't give you the card, but they give you the points. So you get all of their 8 years of good history added onto your credit score, which equals about maybe 5 points per positive year. And then they add more points based on the amount of money that is there. And you can jump your credit score up, you know what I mean, 150 points like that. Like, hey, let me add on to your credit card. I don't need a card. I'm trying to establish my own credit. While I work on my own credit, can you add me on as an authorized user? Bump people way up, and then you're able to get your own trade lines, like American Express cards and stuff.
And
like
slowly build your credit from there.
Yeah. And then you take.
I got mighty excited there, boy.
You want to know another cold game, bro?
Ooh, give us the cold
drop
game.
the gym.
When you get your credit score up to a certain point.
Put the pinky up while you do
I know,
it,
right? I need tea with
right,
cream in it, bro.
Chick massaging your shoulders right now.
I need grapes. I need grapes on the set, please.
I need them cut in half, bro. And
you heard the man. Cut in half.
No stems.
And almost frozen. Right before frozen. Nah, I'm playing, bro. But another cold game, bro. So say you raise your credit score up to a certain point, and you're able to get a card like an American Express.
Yes.
American Express allows you to add almost 100 authorized users to your one account. So say, like, I want some bread right now, right? I'm selling authorized user slots for $300 for 2 months. I'll add you on for 2 months. You get that positive history. You can use that positive history to get your own trade lines, and I take you off. $300 a person, you flip that every 2 months. Keep it under like 10 people, 10, 20 people, that's $3 to $6 grand.
Right. Yeah, right.
And you just flip it. Flip it every 2 months.
Wait, all right. So you're saying, wait.
You feel overwhelmed, right?
Wait.
Go ahead.
I have a question.
Oh, yes,
I got you.
Yes.
So you're saying, once I am able to restore my credit and establish a good pay history and get an American Express card,
that's one of them. But there's
and then. Wait.
Yeah.
Don't overload me. I just want to understand what you just dropped right now. So, once I established, it gets good. I have a history. I get the American Express card. I have access to adding on
100 authorized users.
And that's not only going to help them, but I get...
You don't get affected at all, credit-wise.
At all.
But you get money from that person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, bro, I will sell you a slot on my authorized user for
So
$2.
there is no con to adding on people?
Nah. It don't affect you at all. It doesn't show up on your credit report, anything.
Because it's just boosting their own shit.
Yeah, it's just them being added on, and they, you know what I mean, it's your trade line. It belongs to you, so you can do what you want with it. And you use that to boost their credit. They pay you for the service. You wait the 2 months. When that 2 months point hit, call up the credit card, take them off, add another 10.
All right, real quick, I have another question.
Go ahead, because I'm just soaking up game.
I have another question because I'm part of a secret society of criminals that don't go to jail.
It's called the government.
and I would like to say it is government related. Is it any federal or local legal flash like hey, like this is all legal?
Yeah.
Like, I can't get in trouble at all. Nah. It's not like I'm doing access my own credit type line. This is all legal moves under precedent that one can do. You could get about 3 to 6 racks off good credit. Like, what are we talking about? Are we talking like in the 650s to 7.7s to the 750s?
It depends on the amount that's on the card, the history on the card.
Okay.
That you know what I mean, that will determine the effect that it'll have on their credit. It also is determined by what they have on their credit report. But it's legal because there was a law passed in the 1970s.
Hit me with it.
Yeah, people used to like there were women in the household that didn't want to establish their own credit.
Yes,
and they couldn't decipher who was a spouse or someone that was being added on to the or as an authorized user. So now everybody that's added on as authorized user has to be deemed as legit because you gave them the right of way to do it. So it's perfectly legal. You can add who you want. They have to accept it as fact because you gave them that permission. These companies know that people do it. That's why they give you access to so many authorized users. And you know what I mean, you can do with what you want with it, you know what I mean? It's all in the ball is in your court at that point. People pay to have good credit. Yeah. Because good credit is almost as important. Actually, good credit is as important as money.
No, it's more important than money.
Yeah.
It's like for real. Yeah. I know even if I had like 30 racks right now, like I couldn't buy a house because they look like, nigga. No.
Exactly.
Fuck out.
Yep. Right.
Fuck out.
That's how it go though, bro. So you got a lot of people, you know what I mean, that can get access to capital but can't get access to credit because credit's not easy. Getting money is easy. Yeah. Getting good credit is hard, and that's the separation between wealth and, you know what I mean, just having some money, being rich, being wealthy. You know what I mean? That's the separating fact. You can leverage credit. Like, rich people don't spend their own money on anything. I know. Ask our president. You know what I mean? He ain't spend his money.
He ain't spend nothing on the White House.
No.
Man,
he ain't spend nothing on the country. He is very wealthy.
That is a very, very smart guy. A lot of people hate him. That's cool. But Donald Trump is a very smart dude because he ain't broke no penny. Like, he ain't spend his own money on anything. Yeah. Now it's bad to rip people off. Like, he would negotiate with contractors and then not pay them for the job later. That's shady. But, like, getting people to front the bread while you make the money, recoup without even spending money, pay them their bread back for money that you didn't even have to pull out of your own pocket, then after that it's all profit. That's leverage. It's a leverage game, bro. Credit is leverage.
That's a fact, man. Man.
Go back.
Rewind.
And catch those gems right there, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, you will. I know you're gonna be seeing our black ass faces up in your spot
Let's
really
get it.
soon.
Let's get it.
You know what I mean? Because we're
no, wait. Are you an authorized user?
I'm here, bro.
No, are you an authorized user?
Am I authorized? Yeah.
All right, I'm good.
I'm added on as authorized user,
Yeah.
and then I'm also I'm working on a card just to add people on as authorized users.
Oh my God, baby!
So,
I just see what I do. I just saw what I do. Yeah. Okay. Do that.
So I'm working on a card that I don't spend.
Mm-hmm.
I have my cards now that I put my regular spend on, and I wouldn't add people on as authorized users for that because I don't want to affect their credit negatively. Because I do regular spend on these cards. I spend my money on my credit card and not my debit card because that's important to do.
Yeah.
If you have a credit card, like, do you guys have credit cards?
No, it's been a while, man. I cut my shits up
man.
when I was like 23. I haven't had a credit card since.
We're gonna talk, but I want one.
I can tell you we want one.
We want one. We need one. We been doing all cash, baby.
This is what you do. You get you a credit card to give you cash back, some kind of percentage of cash back. And you use that card and leave your debit card at home so you don't overspend. You put all your regular spend on that card, like gas, food, you know what I mean, regular stuff you would buy. Don't overspend because it's not free money. You take advantage of the free money that you get back, which is free money. 1.5% cash back in your account is free money. You pay the card down to zero every single month so you avoid interest. And then you have the cash back. You save it to the end of the year and then buy your son some Christmas gifts with it. And you ain't have to come out of pocket. You know what I mean? So you got...
That was a daddy gem.
Yeah, right?
I got kids, bro, so I know how it is.
I'm
building mine up right now. At the end of the year, I'm hoping to have like a couple hundred to just spend on my kids.
We're going to... Help me get right real quick. Help us get right. PJ, you need some help too? We're taking orders. We're taking... but for real, bro.
Oh man, no, that was some much needed game right there for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Thank you for that.
Definitely, bro.
Can't wrap your head around that with us. We just got schooled.
Talking about school, we might as well hit them with
School 'em.
Brought to you by
Cuzzo Clothing.
Because no one's got your back like Cuzzo. Family first. Oh, now School 'em is a game that we like to play. I just ask you 3 questions.
Okay.
Multiple choice sometimes.
Cool.
And they just test your knowledge on the hip-hop culture, be it video games, music, or things like of that nature.
I hope
now,
I don't fail.
if you miss them, it doesn't mean anything, but you might just have to get schooled.
For sure.
But if you get all 3 right, you are a valedictorian.
For sure.
FONTAINE, are you ready to play?
Let's get it. I'm going to try.
School 'em. Okay. What record label did Hobson sign with before he created Funk Volume with Dame Ritter?
Dang, bro. All I know of is Funk Volume.
No, he was previously signed.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's why he went independent. He hated record labels because...
That's cold. I don't know. I got hip to Hobson.
I'm about to say you got
I know.
multiple
Sorry.
choice.
I know. I didn't even know multiple choice. That was my fault. Was it A, Rockefeller, B, Def Jam, C, Ruthless Records, or D, Murder Inc.?
I'm going to say Ruthless.
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Hey, 1 for 1 for
Yeah,
Carl
I'm gonna say
Fontaine.
Ooh. Okay.
Hobson used to be signed.
That's crazy.
To Ruthless. Right? I'm getting schooled too.
It was It was a
cold.
toxic relationship, and
Yeah.
that's why he was always like fuck record labels
yeah.
in his messages.
That makes sense.
All right, this one. Let's see. Who is the Memphis rap group that won an Academy Award for the best original song in 2006?
Oh, 3-6 Mafia.
Oh damn! Fuck it.
Hey, he's the first to just get the answer.
It
You
don't
don't even have to
matter.
go through. He said Memphis 2006.
Yeah, 3-6 Mafia.
3-6.
I love Hustle and Flow, bro. That was my movie.
Yeah.
Had me trying to staple drink holders to my wall, bro.
All right, 2 for 2. 2 for 2. He got it with that.
Yeah.
Oh, I can tell you getting stuffed over there.
That was like, I want to get a good one now.
He thought he was hitting you with a good one.
Well, he was like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
He got him.
No, they're all easy after that one. Yeah. All right. Which rapper was born O'Shea Jackson?
Oh, that's Ice Cube.
All right, boo.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
West.
Call Fontaine 3 for 3 for Schooler.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I tried to hit him hard with the first one.
Yeah, right. And then the second one just
It was like,
deflated the host over there. He was like, damn, you got him.
He was like, oh.
Oh, man.
He said, come with something harder next time.
That was fun.
I know.
So we got valedictorian. I think you're our third one this year. Third one this year so far.
Who else got it? Did Noah get it?
Noah.
He did. He did.
He got it?
Yeah.
He did. I had to call out Noah because I saw he was on.
Well, here's the thing. Lisa is his rib.
Okay.
And his rib was outside behind him, maybe feeding him an answer or two.
Okay.
You know? But that's his rib. You know what I'm saying?
He had a little earpiece.
Yeah, so it's all good.
Oh, man.
He was valedictorian.
Yeah.
He was valedictorian.
That's what's up.
It's 4 or 3 still.
And then who else? Come on, give it to us, PJ.
Wasn't Edgar Sosa?
Oh, yeah.
Edgar Sosa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he rushed to it. Yeah, he got me too.
Triz? Didn't we just get Triz? No, we didn't have questions for Triz.
No.
Yeah, we didn't have questions for Triz.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that was... There was somebody.
No,
Lyric Michelle?
So that's right, because he danced. He was like...
He danced.
He was like, let me see.
Hilarious.
Maybe Lyric Michelle?
Was it Montana?
Oh, it was Monte.
Yeah.
It was Monte.
Okay.
All right. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to all y'all.
Yeah,
That's
everyone that's played.
School 'em.
Hey.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So you know what you last with that question? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I was just waiting. All right, so I asked everyone on this question who comes on.
Okay.
This year cannot end before you do what? And it doesn't have to be music related. It could be.
Got to empty your garage. You got your, some dressers you got to reorganize.
This year cannot end unless I have at least 50 customers a month on my credit repair business.
You mean you just need 47 customers?
Yeah, 'cause you got 3 right here.
I need to lock that in.
Okay.
The way that the prices break down, bro, that's $5,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to make sure that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Put some money away for the music.
Mm-hmm.
That way, when I come out next time with the I can fund a little tour, promo run, all that stuff.
Tours are kind of cheap if you plan them right.
Yeah, they are. But if you got the bread for it, bro, you feel
way
better. You know what I mean?
Way more comfortable. To be able to maneuver a little better, probably.
And I'm looking at it like this. I'm 27.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm young, especially in music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel I'm young in music. So I'm like, if I get on at 30, I'm cool with that. As long as I'm established, successful in business. My business funds my dream. I'm not working 9 to 5 like now. I'm going to school right now, finishing my degree in business administration. I have my associates in business administration, but I'm trying to get my bachelor's. So by 30, I'm going to have that. I'm going to have my business going. The business is going to fund the dream. And then, I'm going to have some property in place. Everything is going to be in place so that when it's time to get on, because people come in waves and in cycles and nothing lasts forever, I'll be able to catch my wave, run my course, and then get back to business. You know what I mean? Live out, how I want to live out.
Yeah.
I love that.
Right?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Very well thought out.
Yeah.
Well thought out game plan and business plan and life plan for sure. That's really dope.
I've been hustling, man. Since a kid. I was selling candy before the tardy bell rang.
I know. Yeah, those kids were coming up.
Yep.
I know those kids.
Yeah, that's tight.
I got cavities because of those kids.
The cold part about it was my school stopped selling them in the vending machine. So like everything that was popular in the vending machine, I went, bought it, bought little 6-packs of Shasta, got them cold the night before, backpack full, left or after.
I was wondering, did you ever get flack from teachers or the security campus security?
But that's like I'm gonna just move.
Yeah, of course. Because I remember. Because, when we were in school, they had them at the school. We had all the candy and shit. I remember as soon as we left, I saw them starting to yank candy and sodas and everything out of school.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, what is school like now?
Healthy.
No more caffeine.
Right?
Too bad the education ain't better. Oh, that's another story.
That's another story. Uh-oh. See that shake right there? That does not mean he has Parkinson's or he's got to take a shit. Tell him what it means.
This is the part where we do this.
Hey, the Blues Clues dance with it.
Subscribe to Alt Black because my parents need to believe in my dreams.
Subscribe to the All Black channel right now so I can be a YouTube star and live my best life.
Subscribe to Alt Black because I need to prove my baby mama wrong.
Subscribe to the All Black channel right now so I can get a fully functioning hairline. Cause this shit's sad.
Subscribe to Alt Black because I'm gonna have to get a real job and I really suck in the work environment.
Subscribe to the All Black channel right now so I can buy tickets to Jill Scott's next concert, cause I'm trying to get to know what's up.